The Nikon Z8 was only introduced in 2023, yet conversations about its successor, the rumored Nikon Z80 II, are already gaining momentum. The original Z8 earned widespread acclaim for its ability to condense the high-end performance of the Z9 into a more compact, portable form. For many photographers and videographers, it represented a perfect balance between professional-grade power and practical usability, making it an attractive option for hybrid shooters who demand speed, resolution, and versatility without the size of a full-frame flagship. Now, with speculation mounting around the Nikon Z80 II, industry insiders and fans alike are asking a crucial question. Is Nikon rushing this update too quickly, or will the Z80 II represent a meaningful step forward in camera innovation without falling victim to the pitfalls of fast-paced product cycles? Nikon faces a unique set of challenges with the Z80 II. The Z8, despite being relatively new, remains a formidable tool. Its 45.7 megapixel stacked CMOS sensor, capable of 20 frames per second raw bursts, paired with a 493-point autofocus system and 8K video recording, makes it one of the most capable hybrid cameras on the market. Additionally, its compact size and lighter weight compared to the Z9 make it more accessible for professionals who travel frequently or prefer a smaller rig. Yet, the competition is relentless. Canon's EOS R5 Mark II, Sony's A7RV, and the A9 III have all raised the bar in terms of speed, resolution, and video performance. The Z80 II will need to match or surpass these benchmarks to maintain Nikon's competitive edge, all while ensuring it doesn't cannibalize the appeal of the higher-end Z92, which is expected to release before the Z80 II. Perception is another critical factor. Many current Z8 owners view their camera as a long-term investment, and a quick succession to a Z80 II could risk alienating them. The Z8 itself experienced some early challenges, including recalls related to strap lugs and mount durability, as well as criticism regarding battery endurance and heat management during extended video recording. If the Z80 II is positioned as a corrective update for these issues, Nikon must carefully balance messaging to avoid upsetting existing customers, ensuring that the new release feels like a natural evolution rather than a reactionary replacement. Rumors surrounding the Z80 II suggest the camera could deliver significant performance upgrades, particularly in video. While the Z8 is capable of 8K at 30 frames per second, the Z80 II may push this to 8K at 60p, coupled with an improved thermal design aimed at reducing overheating. Such a feature would make the Z80 II one of the few compact professional cameras capable of extended 8K recording without the need for external cooling solutions. Additionally, filmmakers could benefit from oversampled 4K at 120p, producing ultra-sharp slow-motion footage that outperforms most current hybrid cameras. With Nikon's acquisition of RED Digital Cinema, there is growing speculation that the Z80 II could include advanced internal codecs, potentially supporting 12-bit NRAW and ProRes RAWHQ internally, further cementing its position as a serious tool for high-end video production. Photographers could also see meaningful improvements. The Z80 II is rumored to offer raw burst shooting that surpasses the Z8's 20 frames per second, potentially reaching up to 30 frames per second with full autofocus and exposure tracking. A pre-burst mode might allow the camera to capture frames even before the shutter is fully pressed, reducing the chance of missing decisive moments, an essential feature for sports and wildlife photographers. Autofocus is expected to see AI-driven enhancements, perhaps branded as 3D Tracking Plus, offering more reliable subject recognition and eye detection, even in challenging lighting conditions or complex environments. Ergonomics and handling are likely to see incremental but impactful improvements. A deeper hand grip could improve balance when using long telephoto lens, while the electronic viewfinder might be upgraded to match the Z9's 5.76 million dot resolution, enhancing clarity for precise framing. The rear LCD screen may become brighter and sharper, improving usability under direct sunlight. Weight reduction might be achieved through the use of carbon fiber components, while weather sealing could be improved to IP52 standards, making the camera even more robust for professional use in harsh conditions. While these refinements may seem subtle, they matter significantly to professionals who rely on their equipment under demanding circumstances. Despite the compelling rumors, it is important to approach all Z82 speculation with caution. Nikon has not made any official announcements, and release timelines remain speculative. Some sources suggest a late 2025 launch, while others predict early 2026 may be more realistic. Sensor details are similarly uncertain. While a 67-megapixel variant has been suggested in some leaks, most analysts expect Nikon to retain the proven 45.7-megapixel stacked CMOS sensor, possibly with refined readout speeds and improved noise performance. The Z82's development will likely be influenced by the release of the Z9 II, Nikon's upcoming flagship, which could precede the Z82 and introduce more groundbreaking features. If the Z9 II doesn't deliver revolutionary changes, the Z82 may simply follow an evolutionary path, enhancing performance incrementally rather than redefining the category. One of the greatest challenges for Nikon will be balancing expectations. Overpromising or rushing the Z82 to market could create issues similar to those faced by the Z8 during its initial release. Missteps in recalls, battery endurance, or overheating could damage Nikon's reputation among professional users. The company must demonstrate that the Z82 is not a hasty response to market pressures or previous hardware concerns, but a thoughtful evolution that justifies its place in the lineup. Success will hinge on presenting the camera as a meaningful refinement, rather than a redundant update, ensuring it appeals to both new buyers and existing Z8 owners. Pricing and market positioning will also be critical factors. The Z8 launched at $3,999, while the Z9 debuted at $5,500. Current predictions suggest the Z82 could land around $4,500, positioning it as a value-oriented flagship, more expensive than the Z8 but considerably cheaper than the Z9. Whether this price increase is justified will depend on how many of the rumored upgrades actually materialize. Nikon must strike a careful balance, offering enough enhancements to justify the higher cost without alienating users who purchased the Z8 recently. The Z82's potential release represents both opportunity and risk. On paper, it could be an extraordinary hybrid camera, combining faster burst shooting, smarter autofocus, 8K 60p video, improved thermal management, a sharper EVF, and enhanced battery life. For professionals who demand maximum flexibility in a single body, these improvements could be transformative. Yet, timing and perception remain delicate. Nikon must convince the market that the Z82 is more than just a reaction to competition or a quick fix for previous issues. It needs to be positioned as a genuine evolution worthy of investment, a camera that builds on the Z8's success while expanding capabilities for hybrid professionals. In conclusion, the Nikon Z82 is shaping up to be an exciting but challenging release. It represents an evolution of the Z8's design, combining refined ergonomics, improved performance, and advanced video features. Its success will depend not only on the actual specifications but also on Nikon's ability to manage market expectations, address existing user concerns, and position the camera appropriately within its broader mirrorless lineup. If the Z82 delivers on its rumored capabilities, it could set a new benchmark for hybrid performance in a compact professional body, reinforcing Nikon's reputation for engineering excellence and innovation. Yet, until official announcements are made, much of this remains speculative. Photographers and filmmakers alike will be watching closely, weighing the potential gains against the timing, cost, and implications for existing Z8 ownership. The Nikon Z82 could very well redefine the mid-range flagship market, or it could serve as a reminder of the fine line between necessary innovation and the relentless pace of technological advancement.